happy? Are you happy now? I am finally doing another Cringey Comments video after who knows how long, okay, 2 months, but an actual Cringey Comments video, not one that's centered around a fan base or anything, just some comments, some dumb comments left on some of my videos. It's been a while since I've done one of these. So here we go, I'm finally giving in to the masses and doing another Cringey Comments video. You can finally stop asking me when it's going to be because, well, it's obviously going to be today whenever I decide to upload this, but who knows, by tomorrow, people are going to start asking me again. But whatever. I didn't know that these videos were, like, a fan favorite because I was so surprised when people started begging for another one of these. They just thought these were videos that people like seeing, but wasn't exactly a favorite, but apparently it is. Apparently a lot of people like it when I do these. So, you know what? Again, giving in to the audience. Why not? Because it's what the audience wants, right? Anyway, enough of me rambling. Let's begin. You just hatin' 'cause you got no subs. That first sentence will be really, really funny a little later on in this video. You're trying to get attention. What man sits and bitches about another even if they're annoying? How does it affect you? Be a man and make a difference instead of bitching like a female on menopause. Only girls hate each other this way. Schmeh. We all have to start somewhere. Obi and not Mayweather. He's not going to give you 100 subs, 100k subs, lol. Okay, I don't know what he meant towards the end there. It starts somewhere, Obi and not whatever. But here's the funny thing: you say that I have no subs, yet you're the one that has 2 subscribers. Like, I don't get these people who are like, oh, no one likes you. You don't have any subscribers, yet they still have substantially less subscribers than you. I mean, you do realize you're the pot calling the kettle black, right? I mean, yes, I'm irrelevant, okay? I'm fully aware of that, but you're even more irrelevant, and this goes to anyone who's like this. If you have a very small amount of subscribers and you go up to someone and say, you're irrelevant, no one cares about you, you have no subs, yet they have way more than you, yeah, it's probably not best to say that to them, because that pretty much gives them ammo, and they could easily say back, oh, well, you have even less people who care about you. So, yeah, you just defeated yourself right there. I'm trying to get attention, okay. Whatever, I mean, I guess I can't sway you there. I don't make videos for attention, but a lot of fucks like this are never gonna be convinced. What man sits and bitches about another even if they're annoying? How does it affect you? It doesn't affect me, but I still like talking about it. Because why not? It's my channel. I can do whatever the fuck I want. How does my video affect you then? Answer me that. You're essentially doing the same thing, you know? You're a man. Yes, this is a man. I went on his channel. The guy has a few videos where he talks, and the guy has a deep voice and has a manly voice. Yes, it's scary that a grown man types like this, but whatever. Anyways, you're a man bitching about another man in comment form. I mean, really, you accuse me of bitching about other people, yet you do the exact same thing here. And again, how does my video affect you then? Because you're asking me, like, how does this person affect you? Why are you complaining about them? Then why are you complaining about me? And how does my video affect you? I mean, it's just so easy with these stupid fanboys to use their own logic against them, because their logic is so broken and hypocritical. I mean, and when you actually do use their logic against them, most of the time they just shut down and don't know what to say because they know that they lost right away. But yeah, anyways, and also, by the way, that like isn't legitimate. Right away, right when the comment was posted, like the second it was posted, it had a like, and I replied to it, and the guy replied to me twice. I didn't even bother after that, and he liked his own replies right away. I mean, when you have to like your own comments, that's when you know you lose the argument. Likes on comments doesn't determine whether or not you won an argument. It's just a pointless number. So, a lot of people who like their own comments should learn this. I mean, you're essentially admitting that you lost the argument if you like your own comment. Anyway, next comment. You're hurt, man. We can tell. Hints a whole video about a guy's channel. Just know, while you're hurt, he is joyful and happy and loving life. Your misery has no effect on his joy. Another stupid Obi-Wan Plays fan. This one is also retarded. Probably even more retarded than the last comment. How the fuck can you tell if someone has a sad life from just one video? It's kind of different when I criticize someone like Joy Sparkle BS and say that she doesn't have a life, because it is pretty evident that she doesn't have a life because she spams like fucking 30 videos a day. But with someone like me who just makes like one or two videos on someone, and even when I make a second video, it's pretty rare when I make another video about another YouTuber. How the fuck do you know that I have a sad life? How the fuck do you know that I'm miserable? For all you know, I could be living a very, very happy life. I could be the happiest I could ever be. I mean, you can't judge someone from just one video. I mean, you must be some genius doctor, right? Where you can tell right away from just one video, one rant on another person's channel, that someone leads a very sad and pathetic life. Obviously joking. You're absolutely retarded, and I really, really don't appreciate the stupid assumption. Next comment. Ever since that video I made on the Joy Sparkle BS fanbase, I got a shitload of more comments from the Joytards, and really, I have enough to make a part 2 to that video, but that's never gonna come. But I'll still point and laugh at some of them in these videos. So anyways, this is one of the Joytards. Here we go. You can criticize, but that really doesn't mean nothing, because she is not doing any harm to no one by doing 10 or 100 videos. People are going to watch or not, because her channel is growing and people are jealous that is not doing harm. What is the difference? There is difference. Onion deserves criticism because he harmed so many people in this 10 years being on YouTube, making it public and putting young girls in videos calling them fat. She criticizing him is going to do some difference. People not trusting him so he can't exploit and hurt them. You criticizing her for making too much videos is like saying a book has 500 pages and not 100 because the story could have been told in just 100 pages. That is how she chose to do it, and your criticism is kind of stupid. Just saying. Okay, that is actually a very valid criticism for a book. If a story is dragged on for so fucking long, the book gets boring and the reader doesn't want to finish it. So I don't really see how that's a stupid criticism for a book. I want to be an author one day. I want to write a book. And when I write a story, and when I feel the story is complete, I'm going to wrap it up and finish it. I'm not going to needlessly prolong it for whatever reason, because I know that it'll be boring for the reader. They'll be like, why the fuck is this story so long? It could have been shortened to 100 pages, not 500. So again, it's a really valid criticism, and it can also apply to Joy Sparkle BS, because from what I've seen, a lot of her videos, she just repeats the same fucking thing. She doesn't need to make multiple videos on Onision. Yes, Onision is a piece of shit. Call him out. But to the point she does it, holy shit! Even other Onision detractors say she's a little kooky. I mean, I don't get how people can like Joy Sparkle BS. I do not get the appeal in her content at all, and I probably never ever will. And I also like the little jealousy thing you bring up. Yes, I am very, very jealous of the hippie-looking girl who probably never touched a shower in her life, who wastes her days making video after video on a YouTuber that a lot of people don't even give a shit about anymore. Yes, I so aspire to be that girl. Fucking idiot. There's really nothing else to say about this comment. Next. So you condone the Daddy05 child abuse? Here's a common thing with these Joytards on my Joy Sparkle BS videos. A lot of them seem to not watch the video, either not in its entirety or at all. Because if you did more than read the fucking title, you would know that I am against Daddy05. I hate Daddy05, actually, and do not condone what he did at all. And again, if you watch the video, you would know that, because I did give Daddy05 some shit in that video. And this is my first video, too, not the half-hour-long video where I respond to a bunch of comments left on the initial Joy Sparkle BS video. This is on the 9-minute rant I made about her. I mean, you do know that you can think Joy Sparkle BS is retarded, but still hate Daddy05, right? It's not out of the stretch, really. There's a whole bunch of people in my boat. There's a whole bunch of people who hate both Joy and Daddy05. I know this is hard for your brain, your really tiny brain, to comprehend, but it's true. And there were a lot more comments on both videos that make it clear that the person did not watch the video, and I'll get to those in future Cringey Comments videos, more than likely. But for now, let's move on. A video with fart sounds and Arabian music? Surely this would be an intellectual video worth watching. This is on my Superwoman response video, and by the way, probably my best video. I'm honestly really, really happy with how that video turned out, but anyways. Um, here's the thing. I never claimed to be intellectual in my videos. I never said my videos are for intellectuals. They're just meant for people to watch and hopefully be entertained by. I mean, I don't get these people who are like, oh, this video isn't worth watching. It's not intellectual in the slightest. If you're looking for something intellectual, then you're on the wrong website. This website is filled with junk food garbage that caters to the lowest common denominator. And I try to not be like that, but still, I don't claim to be professional or intellectual in the slightest. If I wanted to be an intellectual, well, trust me, I would not be making the kind of videos I'd be making, at least in the style I make them. I wouldn't be putting the fart sounds and Arabian music if I wanted to appear intellectual. Again, my videos are just for entertainment, and hopefully people are entertained by them. If they're not, oh well, too bad, I guess. But they are certainly not intellectual in the slightest. Anyway, next comment. If you hate Nintendo so damn much now, why not you change your icon or even sell your Nintendo stuff? Well, what are you doing? Do it if you hate them so much with a passion. Well, what are you waiting for? Jesus Christ, this guy is mad. Seriously, why not quit them entirely if you hate their current state? Okay, that is fucking retarded, alright? Here's the thing, I've made this perfectly clear a lot of times. I like their games, I like the stuff that they make, but the stupid decisions are something that I don't stand for. And quitting something that you love with a passion and want to see get better is not the right way to go about things. I mean, stupid fanboys like this are exactly why Nintendo are in this current state, or at least a big reason as to why they are. Because they sit there and say yes to everything Nintendo is doing, no matter how ass backwards it is. And they don't care because they're sucking that corporate cock. They don't give a shit what Nintendo does. Nintendo could go and, I don't know, Reggie could go to their house and murder their family and dick slap them, and dick slap their corpses, and they'll still find a way to defend it. I mean, really, I fucking hate people like this. Why don't you quit Nintendo if you hate them? Because I want to see them get better, and I don't hate them, actually. I'm just a fan who doesn't want to see Nintendo slip and fall. I want to see Nintendo get better, and that's what you call a real fan. People like you are not real fans because again, you say yes to everything Nintendo does. You don't question a thing, and you just let them get worse and worse because for whatever reason you have such a huge boner for them and don't care what they do. And this goes for anything, not just Nintendo. If something a person's very passionate about starts slipping, they have the full right to criticize it, and you can't do anything to shut them up. So deal with that. That is the real world. Anyway, next comment. You randomly sent me a link, and that link leads you to a really old rant I did well over a year ago about people begging for subscribers. I think I said towards the end of that rant, whoever begs for subscribers, whoever begs me to subscribe to their channel, I'll link them to that video so they'll know how stupid they are. I don't do that anymore. All I do is either just delete their comment because it's spam, or I just fuck with them, or I don't know. But, anyways, let's see what this person has to say. Begging for subscribers to be specific. Well, I'm glad you removed it. I don't know what he means by removed it. I never removed the video, and I don't remember ever seeing this person in my comment section. I don't know if I removed the person's comment. I don't remove comments. Or my reply. I don't know. But whatever, anyway. But I was intrigued to figure out what the link was anyway, so I typed it out. I don't know why you sent it to me, as I could care less about your less than average video. Then why did you click the link and watch the video? Whatever. Anyway, I'm certain you were trying to throw a jab that I was begging for subscribers. So how about this? YouTube is a place where people create content because they want other people to watch it. What's the point of ranting about all the boring things you rant about if nobody is going to watch it? I'm certain you had told your friends or family that you had a YouTube channel, and they probably decided to watch it, and gained you a few views and probably subscribers after that. No, I haven't. No one in my real life knows about my channel because I don't want to be one of those annoying fucks who goes around and is like, "Oh, subscribe to my awesome YouTube channel." No, I'm not. I don't, quite honestly, I don't want anyone in my real life to find out about my YouTube channel because I like to keep shit in the real world and the internet separate. The reason I like YouTube so much is because it's a getaway from all the things that goes on in my real life. And again, the internet is something completely separate. I like to keep my internet life, if you could really call this a life, and my real life, two different things. Anyway. So, anyways, if I were ever to tell a friend or someone about my channel, I would definitely say you have zero obligation to subscribe to it. If you don't like what I do, don't feel obligated to subscribe or watch my videos. And plus, another reason I don't tell anyone about my channel in real life is because I'm pretty sure they won't even like what I do anyway. They probably won't have any interest in me ranting about whatever topic that comes to mind or responding to stupid comments like this one. Because again, my friends, they have a completely different taste in videos. They don't watch ranting videos or anything like that. They watch these comedy skit channels, and that's perfectly fine. But, again, the kind of shit that I do, it doesn't appeal to them at all. So, yeah, that's why you don't see anyone from my real life view my channel or comment on my videos at all. Anyway, you have to advertise your channel for people to know it exists. It's quite boring leaving your channel for dead just because you feel like you have this pride that if you ask people to watch your content, you're begging, because it is. I don't go around to other people's fucking videos and say, "Subscribe to my channel, please. I want more subs." No, I don't. I earned all 1,100 plus of my subscribers fair and square. I didn't ask anyone to subscribe. Never. All of my views are legitimate. I don't go around begging people to watch my shit. People come on their own. Again, I gained my following, my very, very tiny following, all on my own. People chose to stuck around, and that's why I have the teeny tiny fan base that I have. Again, I didn't do any sort of begging at all, and that's something people like you should really take notes on. It is possible to grow a YouTube channel without begging people, either online or in real life. Also, is it better to spam random people with your lame-ass, boring content in order to get views and subsequently subscribers? Okay, when did I ever spam my videos? When did I ever spam my channel and ask people, "Hey, go watch my channel. Hey, go watch my videos"? If you're referring to whenever the fuck I linked you my begging for subscribers video, I only did that so, you'll see how stupid you are, and obviously that did nothing, so whatever. I don't even link people that video anymore. I stopped doing that like over a year ago, and I assume that's when I linked you that video. I don't even have any memory of you. You expect me to remember who you are and shit like that. I get so many people who comment on my videos every day. You really think I keep up with everyone? You're not special at all. And the fact you are still mad about this really shows that I really got under your skin. And I'm glad that I did. Because it's really fun getting someone on the internet this worked up and this mad at you. I don't know, it just gives you some sort of rush. Anyway. Because in a way, that's indirectly begging them. Also, indirectly throwing jabs like a bitch is quite cute too. Your entire video made no sense and wasn't related to the actual subject. I would make a video on that, but your content was just so boring. I can't stress it enough. Well, my content might be boring to you, but at least it was interesting enough for you to write a whole novel about it and get so worked up and so heated at me for linking you to a video that you found was boring. So you may find me boring, but you gave me a view. So you helped my channel just a little bit, and you also benefited my channel by leaving your spam comments and this comment raging at me. And also the fact that you've been mad at me for this long, and you felt the need to write this really long and really angry comment, shows that I'm not boring enough for me to be not worth your time. So I feel honored. I really feel honored. And it also makes me feel good that I'm not entirely boring to you. Anyway, next comment. Undertale is the best game of all time, so F-U-C-K off. Undertale is being voted the best game of all time, man. F-U-C-K-I-N time. You. Me. The fact that you think you're threatening at the end of the comment is just pathetic. I mean, if you use emojis, all of your credibility just washes away and dies. But I'm not really going to respond to the comment itself, but I'm more so going to talk about the person who left this comment. This is not the only comment they left on my channel. In the span of a week, they left a few comments on my channel. I mean, well, my Undertale video, of course. But it's just so funny that I got under this guy's skin so much that for a week straight, they continually kept coming back to the video to leave angry comments. I mean, it's just so, it's almost very honoring to know that I pissed someone off this much that they can't just forget about me. They can't move on with their day. They have to come back at me and type their rage comments and and again, just not let me leave their mind. So thank you, Jason O'Brien. It's nice to know that my content left such an impact on you. Next comment. Fuck you, bunch of hating bastards. So this is on my first Daddy05 video, and before any of you ask if a Daddy05 fan edition of Cringey Comments is coming, let's just say they'll get their time eventually. Anyways, for now, let's respond to this comment. I'm not going to take too long on this one. But I'm a hating bastard. Okay, if speaking against child abuse makes me a hater, quote unquote, then yes, I'm a hater. I'm a hater of child abuse, and it's disgusting that people like you were encouraging it and actually wanting to see Cody and sometimes the other kids beaten or, I don't know, psychologically damaged and stuff like that. It's really sickening that there is an audience for that and people were asking and begging for more. And the fact that a lot of them were begging Daddy05 to make videos like that again when they made their comeback is even more disgusting. You're enabling child abuse, and I hope these stupid brain-dead kids who are Daddy05 fans grow up and realize what they did and encouraged was incredibly fucked up and beat themselves up over that fact for the rest of their lives. A little too far? No, not really. Anyway, next comment. Are those insults my best? They're good enough to get you to cry about me. You act like that's the only thing I brought up in my video. But anyways, funny how you made a 5-minute video full of blanket statements without one clear example. Please provide me an example when I was wrong and someone was arguing a point to me who was right. I'll wait. It's 10:15 p.m. Let's see how long it takes for you to come up with an actual example. Alright, Bond, I got an example. You made a video recently, like a month ago actually, talking about how people get banned from your channel. A lot of the reasons really just boil down to this. This person disagrees with me, so they must be silenced. I mean, you're pretty much inadvertently admitting that you're wrong if you have to block someone in an argument. And in the comments section to that video, you boasted about the fact that you have over 3,000 people blocked, and who knows, maybe even way more by this point. And really, that's really nothing you should be proud about and boast about to the internet, because it really just makes you look like a pussy, and that you're too afraid to admit that you're wrong, and you're too afraid to have an actual argument with someone, and get all angry and upset and have a meltdown when they bring up good points, so you feel the need to block them. I mean, you always go on about how you're always right, and no one has ever proved you wrong. If you were always right 100% of the time, you wouldn't feel the need to block people because those people would just seem stupid, right? And not worth your time. So instead of blocking those people, you would just move on and forget about them because you know at the end of the day that you're right. But obviously, those people just strike a nerve, and you feel the need to block them. Why is that, Black Bond? Why is that? Exposed! Okay, I'm never doing that again, I'm sorry. But really, this guy is the definition of pathetic. He really is. Like, within a few hours after my rant on him was posted, he made this comment and replied to pretty much every single, all the other comments left on that video, because everyone in the comment section just struck a nerve for whatever reason, and he felt the need to respond to them. all within a day. Actually, he really just couldn't forget about that video, so he lingered in the comment section for about a day. And also, I heard that the guy is a primary school teacher as well. I feel really bad for those kids he teaches. But whatever, at the end of the day, Black Bond is a social reject clown. Anyway, that's it. So are you happy now? I finally made another Cringey Comments video, even though, it's been 2 months and I thought it was well established that I do these every 2 months, but I guess the point bears repeating. So anyways, I'll keep the outro short. If you have a stupid comment you want me to see and potentially put in a future Cringey Comments video, feel free to show me either on Twitter, my Google Plus community, or my Discord. Yes, I made a Discord for those of you who missed out on the announcement video. Anyone is free to join it, and there is a channel on that server that is completely dedicated to stupid comments, and it is literally called Stupid Comments. So it's really, you can't miss it. You just can't. It will always be linked in the description. So anyways, nothing really much else to say here, so I'll wrap up the video. I hope you didn't face pump too hard or face deaths too hard. I'm not responsible for any head injuries whatsoever, so please don't hold that against me and don't press charges. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Bye-bye.